Hello, everyone. Welcome to Impact Over Image. I'm very excited to be able to share some thoughts today that maybe can resonate with some, or if not, many people can resonate with this. So, the thought that I wanted to share is in relation to receiving help. One of the things that I've learned in this life is that when someone has gifted you a fraction of what they've worked for and given it to you, it then becomes your responsibility as the receiver to turn that fraction into a whole. What does that mean? It means if someone with their hard work, they've decided to share something with you, they trust you enough that you're not going to be a subscriber to the help or the assistance. They are trusting you enough that you are going to work extremely hard with the little that that person has worked for to gift you, that you are going to make it into a whole. Case in point in story time. I have one of my mentees. I've mentored him for a couple of years and I've learned a lot of things from him. But you see how it works when somehow you've been of some service to somebody else. They also, in return, make it their business at some point, if they are good human beings, to reciprocate in any fashion or form. Guess what? None of us have it all together. We always have a spot where we need some assistance. Case in point, going back to my mentee, when I was recording these videos to be able to share, he liked the information. He said, you need to keep up and keep doing what you are doing. And then guess what he did? He gifted me with the mic that I'm using. He said, I do like what you're putting out, but the audio quality is not as good. I'm going to send you something. He didn't just criticize. He decided to give me the tool that I could use to be able to work with properly so that I can be able to make things work the way they are supposed to. And then what did I do in return? It didn't record the videos for me, but in his honor, I'm like, yes, he likes the content. It means then I need to be able to do all that I can to continue to be able to put out the content. Is he doing the content for me? No. He gifted me a fraction, and then it is my responsibility to turn that fraction into a whole. Story time. I remember in a book, it's called The Odyssey. It was written by Homer. It's one of the oldest fictional writings in ancient Greek. It talks about the gentleman, his name was Odysseus, who really suffered in many, many ways in order for him to be able to return home where he started from, which was Ithaca. That was the name of the home where he came from. Along the way, the gods were very displeased with him and they wanted to be able to take Odysseus out. Now, there was the daughter of Zeus. Her name was Athena. She looked on Odysseus. She said, this man has not done anything wrong. What do I need to do in order for me to be able to help him overcome this journey? Athena did not do all the work for Odysseus. She gave him the tools in order for him to survive so many battles, so many escapes, near death experiences, so many hardships. He was there for years and years lost in the wild, in the seas, and in many, many different hardships that he went through. But along the way, Athena would whisper things to him, give him some tools. Odysseus went to work until he returned home to Ithaca. He was reunited with his wife, the happy ending. He was reunited, and everything that was actually about to be taken from him was restored, and he got it back, including his loved one. Now, how can we liken this to ourselves? In life, you are going to meet good people. They are not going to empty their bank account for you, for example, but they will give you a helping hand. That helping hand is a sacrifice that they didn't even have to actually help you with. Now, you as a recipient, it is your responsibility to be able to use the helping hand to become fulfilled. Now, with that said, How many times have we misused other people's kindness and just step all over it without any regard to their hard work, without any regard to the things that they've sacrificed for us? And then we become subscribers instead of maybe one-timers or two-timers. Let us be very mindful when somebody has gifted you something. It doesn't mean that they have more than enough to spare. Some of these gifts are coming from sweat and sacrifice to be able to give you something because they believe in you that you can be able to walk the track. They believe in you that you can be able to actualize and make that small gift into something that could actually even benefit you or other people that are coming after you, or passing it over to the next person. I've been a recipient of some of the gifts or even favors because at some point as well, I was actually in a point of helping somebody out, either, through maybe sharing ideas or either actually even maybe the actual assistance could be monetarily. But fortunes change in life, but you never know who can come and turn the tide for you. But the question is what you do when somebody has gifted you a fraction of what they've worked for. It is your duty not to make the sacrifice go in vain through you multiplying what they've actually shared with you. I am very grateful for all the good people in my life who just don't criticize and telling you what you shouldn't be doing, but they provide the tools to say, hey, this is how you should be able to do it. I remember, I think last year, an actress called Kerry Washington, she said, I do not take criticism from people I do not look up to. If I want to extend it further, I also do not take criticism to heart from people who do not extend the tools of how I can be able to elevate. That's what I wanted to share. Please subscribe and support, share this news with anybody that could find this useful. Thank you very much. I am your host, Joseph. Have a good one. Bye bye.